Rubik's Cube, Ice Cube, Cube.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be.
Back in January at CES 2018, Cube announced that they were releasing a brand new Bluetooth tracker called the Cube Pro. But if you guys have been watching this channel, you guys know I have never reviewed the Cube Original. So that is what we're going to be doing today. On this channel, I like to do a lot of product reviews and sometimes even how-to-dos on anything and everything that can help you and your family out. So if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing by hitting that subscribe button down below and also hitting the notification bell right next to it. That way you're notified every time I put out a new video. Full disclosure, Cube did give me this product for free, but this will be an honest review. I will be leaving affiliate links down below where you can pick this up or check out pricing, so definitely check that out. And now moving on to the device itself, there's the obvious, of course, that it is not cube shaped. It is more like a square with the rounded corners, and when you do open it up, it is nice that it does have a replaceable battery, unlike another well-known brand out there. Comes with an extra CR2032 battery and a nice little key ring. And on the inside, of course, is the logic board, which has a bunch of little chips on there, has a little push button, and the battery itself. On the opposite side, of course, you do have the little sound disc, which we've seen in a lot of Bluetooth trackers. It also has a little seal around the edges and around the push button, but it is definitely not water resistant or waterproof. And one of the reasons I never reviewed it in the past was because it was very similar in shape and size and design as some other Bluetooth trackers I've already reviewed. I thought they were pretty much exactly the same, but in meeting the owner of Cube, I realized it's actually different. So you can tell that there's a lot of similar stuff, but once you open it up, it is definitely different. And of course, inside the app, a lot of the features are going to be the same, but there are actually some differences. Let's go ahead and check out the app.
We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never.
The app is available on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Once you download it and install it, go ahead and click on the top left plus button and to add the Cube. It will search for it, and once you press the button on the Cube, it will automatically connect, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'm actually just going to call mine Cube Keys. And of course, if it asks you to update the firmware, go ahead and do that. It's always best to have the most up-to-date firmware. Then you can add a photo so you can have multiple cubes and you can identify which one's which. But just for example, I'm just going to take a photo of the actual cube. And if you want, go ahead and use the keyring to attach this to wherever you want to use it on. Like for example, I'm using it as keys. And now inside the app, the main screen, you can easily just press the button and you can see that it rings the cube. And if you happen to lose your phone, you can easily press the button on the cube to ring your phone. And as with all my reviews, I'm going to see if the phone will ring without the background app running on the iOS devices. And as you can see, it did. And now moving back into the app, looking at some additional features, it does have a little range meter or sensor just to let you know how close you are to your cube. As you walk away, as I'm doing here, you can see the sensor is going down. And now as I'm walking back and getting closer to the phone, the meter is getting stronger. And another feature within the app is the ability to take a selfie. Not only can you take a still, but you can also do a video. And now moving deeper into the features of the app, of course you can change the photo that we placed in earlier. You have a low battery level where most of these don't really tell you exactly how much battery level. It's going to tell you when it's probably within the last 25% to change your battery So if it even gets less than half, I definitely recommend you go ahead and change your battery. And then you can also change the Cube ringtones, and there's 4 different ringtones, and we're going to play each one right now really quick and show you the sound level. Alright, here we go. Ringtone number 1. And the highest there is 94.1. And moving on to ringtone number 2. And the loudest there is 92.5, but it's not very loud at all. And moving on to ringtone number 3. Also 92.2, but still not very loud. And last but not least, number 4. That is definitely the loudest out of all 4 of them. As you can see, the highest was 94.0. And another nice feature within the app is the disconnecting notification, otherwise known as a tether, or in and out notifications. Actually, I think this is just out of range notifications. So what happens if your phone or your device gets out of range of each other? Both of them will ring. So I have a little bag here. This is called a Faraday bag. I will put the device inside the Faraday bag, which actually cuts off the signal, and we'll see what happens. Of course, you don't want those notifications going off at the inappropriate time, so it does have 2 quiet settings. One's a quiet zone, so if you are connected to a certain Wi-Fi network, you will not get those notifications. And the second one is a quiet time, so we can use one at work and then use the other one at home. And coming down to the last settings is your iPhone settings. So when you do press the button on the Cube to find your phone, you can set the sound off, you can have it vibrate, you can have the light flash, and you can have up to 15 different ringtones. I'm not going to play them here, there's just too many to play. And that's it, guys. It doesn't have a community finder feature. You can have multiple cubes on your account if you want to, and it does have a little map to show you the last location where it connected, but that's it. So this is just a plain Bluetooth tracker to help you find your misplaced item. Alright guys, let's wrap up this video. In a nutshell, I do think the Cube original tracker is a great Bluetooth tracker. I've actually been using it for the past 4 months or so, and I haven't had any issues. It does lack some features that are seen in some other trackers, but in the near future they will be releasing a Cube Pro. I learned about this at CES 2018. If you guys want to see that video and learn more about it, click the card right up there and check out that video. I will be leaving affiliate links down below where you can pick up this product at a great discount, because I'm sure they're releasing the new version very soon. And if you guys want to see some other great Bluetooth tracker videos, click right up there. Once the Cube Pro version review video is out, it will be right down there. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the blue button right there and subscribe. And if you want to become a super subscriber, check out my Patreon page right there and become a super subscriber. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys on the next video.